Hi.
Hi.
Uh, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Brooke, and
Right. Of course, of course.
Brooke
Tell me.
Robinson.
Tell me, what are your thoughts about Kundalini and people who are really interested in channeling or getting interested in channeling or mediumship or anything of that nature? What are your thoughts, or what are the thoughts the Kundalini brings to mind through you?
I think that the whole channeling and the running after psychic gifts or anything of that nature, like mediumship, that's fine, I guess. But when you are confusing that with your, or let me put it this way, when you are going after that or chasing that as the thing that will bring you enlightenment, you're missing the point, because the point is to become unified or one with the Kundalini, the inner divine.
The inner divine, you
The inner
say.
divine.
So you're
And whatever gifts, whatever things that the Kundalini decides you should have, whether that be whatever psychic qualities are gifted to you, are determined by the Kundalini. And that is the last thing. That's the icing on the cake. It isn't the goal. So I think people get that confused a lot. I think it is misunderstood when the primary reason or the goal should be unifying with your inner divine.
So you three times now you've placed an emphasis on the inner divine. So what you're guiding people to kind of move away from depending upon external input and to focus a bit more on their internal input. Is that right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, if a person is channeling or they're a medium and what would you have them do to say correct their their activities? What would you do to help them come out of that?
I would first recommend that they stop doing those practices and look at the work within what is pushing them to do that. Is it the ego? Is it something that is driving you other than your own natural ability to connect inside inner with the inner divine, with the Kundalini that is in you? And that's the switch. Now that might be a little bit difficult because the ego is there driving often, and this is all about sort of not breaking down the ego, but allowing the ego to take a back seat position while you go in and connect with the Kundalini.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your insight and your teachings for people who are engaged in these activities. Thank you, Brooke.
You're very welcome.